Welcome everyone. So I wasn't going to do a video yet, but I thought it was best for my channel because I didn't want to see it just die off. On the beginning of this video I was still in a lot of pain, and by the end of it I was feeling pretty ill from all the medication and stuff I had to take. But even though I was in a lot of pain, I decided to do it anyway, and today I was trying out the Torvosaurus. But before this video, on another server, I tested this thing out because the hides on this make so much difference, it's unbelievable. After a lot of testing, it seems that the balance is definitely the best one to choose, as it doesn't slow it down too much and it doesn't make it too weak either. When using the speed hide and fighting other Torvosaurus, even when I was hitting them double the amount of times, they would still win. So after growing up in GV, I made my way to Green Hills and started sneaking up on this other Torvosaurus. As well as using the smaller Torvosaurus, you can see from this fight that he's using the speed hide because he can turn much better than me and he hits me way more times, but look what happens. I've been playing on PC recently and I've noticed something. They can turn way better than us on console, and that's only because of the sensitivity. After this fight, I turned it up because I'm starting to struggle fighting these PC players. It's actually pretty crazy that I've been doing that well on default sensitivity. After healing and delivering my trophy, I then saw this Ankylosaurus and started sneaking up on him. I could literally hear him snoring from the home cave. I definitely recommend using Beats for playing this game. I could literally hear a compy fart in GP. After that, I went back to Green Hills and started following this Allosaurus. By the look of it, this poor guy hadn't put his stamina ability on yet. So here I could hear two players, but one of them was clearly younger because I could hear him doing quests. Then all of a sudden I heard it, a Rex. So I got closer and closer until it was finally time to strike. The lateral movement on this thing is where I struggled. I was trying to keep behind him then and I just couldn't, and I got bone broke. I forgot to record it, but the baby Torvosaurus walked up here and just saw his friend just laying there dead on the floor. After that I met up with my friend and we was getting pretty hungry, so we decided to go chasing these Cryptops. He's running away. His stamina's gone. There's a bird chasing us though. The bird was really just lagging. Oh. Swallies, I was really paranoid and I knew these trikes were going to kill us. There you are. Let's get away from these quick. Yeah, go away from these. Oh no! I told you.
I think I've escaped.
So the next time I logged in, my friend was getting 3 versus 1 by some cryptops, but I didn't notice. They were right next to me.
No. Are you? Where?
Where I was just really mad and just panicking. I wasn't using my special attack, and I could have took all 3 of them out here.
No, it's me. That's me. Kill him. Kill one. Is that you?
All of a sudden, an Ankylosaurus was coming to help him.
Well, there's an Ampelo coming down to chase me.
With only half health left, I knew fighting that Ankylosaurus and them two at the same time was not going to be good for me. So a few days later, I had a funny feeling. So before I logged in, I went and checked my spawn point. I am such a fluky player, and more kept turning up. It was like they were guarding my dino. So the next day, I made my way to Green Hills and started following this Torvosaurus. So because of the lag, I had to go on only dinos because it was the only server that wasn't lagging. But it didn't have full damage. They have these automatic messages that keep coming up, and because of my videos, I have to keep hiding the HUD, which nearly cost me dearly here. And when I turned my HUD on, I soon found out that this fight was a lot closer than I first thought. But luckily I waited for the right time and I got him. So this is what happens when you put birds on your server. Some days the server is just constantly crashing. Later on I saw this Megalania and I just waited for him to get away from that water. I'm pretty sure the reason why they've given them such low stamina is because they're quite hard to hit. I just wish they made him easier to hit and have more stamina so they're actually more of a land dino, because at the moment they're more of an aquatic and you always got to stand near water. After that I went and did some bushing, but every time people walked past there was always a huge gang of them. Until finally one walked past on his own. I was so paranoid grabbing this meat. You could kill people blindfolded with a PT Rex. After that I started sneaking up on this Goliagor. While sneaking up on him, I was definitely a bit worried as they keep buffing this thing like crazy. The day it released it was one of the easiest things to kill. But by the look of it, that guy logged off and his friend logged in right next to him. So I waited for this Giga to walk past until it was finally time to get him. Not sure why this baby elephant decided to come over and attack him too. Bear in mind, this is early in the morning. There was only about 40 people online and the tick rate was at 60, so the server was performing amazing. But that does not matter with patches. If you notice here, they're still lagging around. I am not sure why they nerfed all the speed on all the small dinos, all the speed on all the small mod dinos, but then they just left the patchy in the Alio to lag around everywhere. Unless the server is performing really badly, or you're in GP and a huge crowd of people, even the Utah and the Dilo don't lag anymore, and they used to be the worst. As well as the patchy being stupidly fast and lagging around everywhere, the lateral movement on this Torvosaurus is really bad, and it was so hard to hit him. I think the reason why it's like that is because it's actually a balanced mod dino, unlike all the other stuff in the last few months. A guy on this server was saying the Utah's really bad because he's never been killed by even a gang of them as a patchy. But that's because they can't hit the patchy. I just hope they nerf it and that Alioramus because they're just lagging around everywhere and all the other small dinos aren't. See, I really don't like patchy players anymore, and this is why. They know that these things lag around everywhere, that's why they choose them. After that, I grouped up with a fan of my channel and we had a 2 versus 2 with 2 Torvosaurus. These cats kept running up and attacking my group mates, but finally as one walked past the bush, I walked through it and I finally got him. So this PT Rex here could probably have killed all of us, probably without the bone break. But instead he decided to just carry on doing his quests while getting killed. Most people that use PT Rexes use those things because they can't win with anything else. After that there was a huge war in GP. Everyone wanted to kill the Madrihorns and the Edmontos. See, I stayed away from the Madrihorns, but they must have changed them, because every single Madrihorn died, and usually they just kill everything. See, after that I started trying to fight this Sushiomimus, but I didn't realise he was with a PT Rex. Bone breaks on the tail aren't supposed to register and they're not supposed to do anything, but look what happens to me. But that's because it's a PT Rex and then things are completely broken. The quality of the dinos has just dropped dramatically recently, and it was actually quite nice to have a dino that wasn't stupidly overpowered. But that's okay, because I don't need a PT Rex to kill people, he does. So what do I think after using the Torvosaurus? Well, I'm actually surprised that a balanced dino's come out for once. Hits register on it, hits register from it. It's not stupidly overpowered, and it can't fly straight down onto a brand new player and kill him and make him quit the game when he only just started. I couldn't believe how many new players I saw this week complaining in the chat that they're new to the game and it's completely broken. All sarcastic saying great game, 10 out of 10. And I really feel sorry for them. I just wish the cats, the birds, the patchies, the alios were just all gone. And especially that PT Rex, that makes every other carnivore look completely useless and it's just stupid. And if you say that you've killed PT Rexes easily, that player must have been completely brain dead like the one doing quests earlier. Stevie Wonder could kill someone with that thing. So I went to have my tooth taken out, but then I realised this dentist didn't have a clue what they're doing and I was yanking against my front teeth, so that's why I've been really hurting. Because I need a surgeon to take it out, I've got to wait over a month with this cracked tooth in my mouth and it's just horrible. But unless it makes me ill again, I'll be back with another video quite soon. So thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all later.